We are just south of Pioneer Square here in the great northwest city of Seattle at newly named Lumen Field, home of the 12s. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Seattle.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now Jones. Now he'll tuck this and run. His throw incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here Jones gets it out quickly, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Throwing Jones. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
They go play action here on first down. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Jones out to the flat, and that's caught. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. Curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
looking to put a drive together.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Viking 18, trap 60, trap 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 35.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Cougar 19, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60. 18 Pioneer.
They'll look to throw here.
Open man, he's got his tight end, Elijah Arroyo.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
They'll look to throw.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down.
The Seahawks at 9-4 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
They'll look to throw again. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield.
A nice throw by the rookie from Alabama. That's a first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I had no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Tag. Warriors, 70 Lions.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown.
Elijah Arroyo.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Seahawks use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Second and 9 now from the 21. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. Got his man, it's Warren.
2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now.
You talk about this Seahawk defense.
They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
This taken in by Downs.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Shifts past him at the 45.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
At their own 46-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And the co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them. Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Come on, come on. Hey. Cougar 19.
6-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here, as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Switch, go, switch. Go.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
3rd and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
And he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over, because that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Operating from the gun, Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Yards that time on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Set. Locked in. 77 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
60 Vikings, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Throwing on 2nd down, Jones.
But this one complete to Doolin.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
70 Lions.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
First and 10, Taylor now.
Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
2nd and 10.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A first carry for Amir Abdullah. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2nd and goal from the 1. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
Michael Badgley on for the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle, as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Ready, set.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Unlock, lock, down. Ready.
Running right, here's Walker. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 18, Pioneer.
Back to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Come on, go.
And now a handoff to Charbonnet.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2 yards on the pickup.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Here's 2nd and 8. Now he's got a man. Downfield is Horton. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. I take the G. Watch him do it. He's a vibe outside, dog, from the music. They like what he owns. Is it Alpha and Omega? Welcome home.
On the set.
So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60.
And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70. Panthers, Dragon 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Set, let's go.
8 yards.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
At the 12-yard line.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Steady. Steady.
Give to Walker on the lead option. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. Throwing Jones. And he's got Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, 39 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Badgley on for the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
14. Seahawks 6.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
from the 43. Here's 2nd and 2. On the give, here's Charbonnet.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
60 by 6. Viking 8-6, 79 Broncos. Cup 19. Cup 19.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They go to the ground again with Taylor. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now Jones.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Cowboy 80.
Trying the left side with Walker.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
There's a short one caught by Arroyo.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Let's let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Out of the gun now on third down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he is in for a Seattle touchdown.
Elijah Arroyo,
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
and the Seahawks have come back to make it a 2-point game.
The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the
60
two-point
Bison,
conversion.
60 Bison. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
Third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to, I don't like to chase a lot of points.
Yeah.
But I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll run again. This time it's a dueler.
And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Back to throw. Jones.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Running left is Walker.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
18, Rattler. Let's go now.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
A give for Walker running right.
Sheds off the tackle.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 45 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Got it. Ready?
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Option play, and they'll give to Walker.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down at the Colts 30. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down.
70 Rangers, Warriors, 70.
They're going to look to throw.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This for a 4th quarter lead. Myers' kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action. Jones. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
The 45-yard line.
Okay, ready? 19, target, 19, target. 18, left, 18, left.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Lets one go downfield for Pierce.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's Jones from the gun on third down.
Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Oh, man, late in a tight ball game, every play so critical, you feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And they will take over first and 10.
At their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Come on.
Their defense got to stop, force the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
Chapter 11. Here we go. Let go.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Cougar 19, Dragon 60. Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Rattlers.
He'll drop to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Jones now throwing to start the drive. He goes underneath to Abdullah. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Amir Abdullah, 28 yards.
And the Colts have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect the lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it.
And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead.
Michael Badgley set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
Second and inches at the 41-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10.
19, 18.
They'll drop the throw. That's taken in by Arroyo. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game.
At the 42-yard line.
Now second and 4.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 target, Warriors 70. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's first down.
Back. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
He'll look to throw.
He'll find Shaheed out to the right.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Walker now in first and 10.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
22-yard line.
They'll come up now on second down.
Mustang 19. Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
He's back to throw.
And complete to Smith and Jigba.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head, after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Come on, come on.
Seahawks will line up for the
Hawk
two-point
70, Hawk
conversion.
19, Lions. Buffalo 18. Ready?
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
The score, Colts 22, Seahawks 21.
So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. The Seahawks got it. They did. It's Seattle football. A field goal will do it for them. They got the onside kick that they needed here. We'll see if they can do the rest.
Some teams are just not comfortable waiting to see what happens. Some teams like to force the action. That's exactly what we saw with this onside kick.
This is 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60, Dragon 60. Ready.
Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Here comes 2nd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw.
Gets this complete to Smith and Jigba.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
There's a short one caught by Arroyo.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we're watching them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Now. 79 Broncos, Cougar 19. Go.
Back to throw again.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
They're already in range for a potential game-winning field goal, but they certainly want to get him as close as possible before sending him out there. Nice job defensively to force the incompletion.
70. Tag. Count. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see.
Here's 3rd down at 5.
Get it. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So a very interesting final chapter to this proverbial book here in this one, because they were in field goal range, could have won it with a field goal, elect to go for the touchdown. I still don't know what they were doing.
As great as this game was and as dramatic an ending as we had, the post-game press conference is going to be key because they're going to be asking Coach, Why not a field goal attempt there? You got an opportunity to win it right there with your guy, and instead you run another play.
Yeah, we might need to stop by that press conference on our way out the back door here.
Yeah, just slow down the plane for us, all right? We got to get an answer before we go.
So for the Colts, they're not going to go quietly here as the win moves them now to 8-6 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they'll drop to 9-5 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.